Hi, welcome back. I'm Nancy Griffin. Today we're going to make vegetarian tacos. Now, this happens to be my grandson Hunter's and my daughter Wendy's favorite dish that I make. So it's in honor of them today. I've got the ground round, I got Eve's. You can get Lifetime or Lifeline or Boca Burgers or corn QUR, and it looks like something else. And then I've got some organic corn tortillas. We don't do wheat because most of us are allergic to wheat. And I've got the ground burger here in this bowl. Get this out of the way. And I'm going to put Bragg's amino acid in it. Now this has all these amino acids. If you get the bottle, read all the protein and nutrients you're putting in your body, and you need amino acids for health. So I'm going to put probably squirted one, two, about 1.5, 1 3/4 of Bragg's amino acid in there. And stir it in. And in the meantime, I'm going to turn the heat on the frying pan. It's over here on the stove for the ground beef. And I've got some chopped up garlic that I did earlier. There. Makes it easier.
About how many cloves?
I think this was about 3 small cloves. I like garlic, so the more the merrier. And it's so good for you. It fights toxins in your body. And here's some of the chopped onions. Bermuda onions. They're going in there. And we're going to stir all that up. And I'm going to put this in the sink over here. So a good little fairy can clean up later. Okay, see how pretty that is? The different colors in there. Now, I do something unusual. I need another teaspoon, another tablespoon of canola margarine in the veggie, the big clump of one. Stir it in, and it gives it a kind of binding, and it makes it taste more like meat. If you were raised on meat, some people don't like the taste of meat, but usually veggie meats are created for people that were raised on meat that want to become vegetarians. So I put this in and mush it around. Now, my grandson is not keen on tomatoes or veggies. He'll always leave his veggies on the plate, like most little boys do. And he's not little anymore. He's a young man. So I do something different. Instead of putting the tomatoes on top, I put it inside the meat and stir it in. So it gets kind of a neat tomato flavor. And these are all organic. Nothing is not organic. We have sprouts over there to put on the taco on the bottom, or on the top of the taco, I should say, and some grated cheese. And it's soy cause Monterey Jack. So it's all mixed in, and so I'm going to cook it. Come over here to the stove. You ready? Okay. We are going to put our mixture in the pan. Let that sizzle. And the lovely part of this is you can cook this for tacos today, and if you're not allergic to French bread, you can put mayonnaise on butter and mayonnaise, margarine and mayonnaise on French bread, and have it in a sandwich the next day. So that is a good thing. Let me turn this heat up just a little bit, and I'll stir it around. Get this going. Okay. We have the burner on high so we can saute the mixture of veggie ground round, garlic, onions, Bragg's amino acid and a little bit of canola margarine. And it's going to give it a lovely flavor. I'm going to let that simmer a bit. And then I'm going to test the oil over here for, yeah, it's frying for the tacos. And these are all organic tacos. You cook one side, then you cook the other, and then you fold it in half when it's still soft. Have to be ambidextrous for this recipe. Okay, I put a paper towel down so you can absorb the oil. You know it's good for you. You don't want too much of it. And after this is cooked a little bit on both sides, then you put it on the plate. And you stir the meat. And it's almost done. One thing about veggie meat, it doesn't have to cook for hours like dead animals. Sorry about that. I had a friend that went into a meat market. She was a little radical. It was about 20 years ago, and says, "Oh my gosh, look at all the cadavers." That's a vegetarian joke, I guess. You people that eat meat, you may not appreciate that. Okay, so we're almost ready to fill these tacos. It smells delicious. You can't smell, we don't have smell-o-vision yet, but that garlic and onions is yummy. Now, I'm going to lift this pan over here so you can see it. Frying pan, I put it on my board here. You're going to do this in your kitchen, facing the kitchen and all that sort of stuff. But for the camera purposes, I'm doing it this way. Now I'm going to get a large spoon and scoop up the filling. I've turned all the burners off. Yes, I have. You get to a certain age and you forget to do that sometimes.
Not you.
I did it once. It wasn't electric. It didn't have a little red light like mine does. So I'm scooping this filling in here. You don't do too much or it'll not hold anything else. Yeah, it goes all the way. Like that.
Looks awesome.
Smells yummy.
I like that you cook the tomatoes.
Yeah, I did that for Hunter. Then he ate them. He says, "Granny, I don't want tomatoes." He told me that in the last trip, but I was making his taco this way. So you have onions, garlic, and tomatoes in there. All the way. And then you fold it over. Now you bring this cheese, and I get the bowl out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Spread the cheese there. My favorite is Monterey Jack. I mean, you guys might like something different, but they've come up with block. I'm going to ask them if we can get the one that doesn't say block. Block is dry. This is moist. Okay. Then we use sprouts. You can use lettuce, arugula, spinach, anything you want, what you like the best. No problem here. All right, so you take a little bit out of here, and you spread it across. You don't have to be, too heavy because you won't be able to pick it up and eat it. And my grandson's favorite, Hidden Valley Ranch. Okay, and you just kind of do that. And I guarantee your little munchkins are going to love them. I got it all over the taco. Oh well. See if I scoop it up. You get to see the mistakes and all here. We're down home in Idlewild. Okay, that and a little bit of spike for seasoning. You've seen my spike. Now this is saltless spike, but I've salted with Himalayan salt the tomatoes. So, Sonia and I are going to eat. We're going to turn off the camera and let you go cook some tacos while we eat ours. God bless.